So today we will show you how Connecteam can work for hospitality businesses. Let's quickly discuss what we'll be seeing in today's demo. So we will start with a quick orientation and understanding how Connecteam works. Right after, we're going to cover our operational features. We will start with our job scheduler, where you will be able to tell your staff exactly when and where they will be working and easily dispatch them. Then we will continue with our time clock feature, which will enable you to track employees' accurate time and to conduct payroll in the most efficient way. Then we will go over our forms feature, which will allow you to collect and document information from your staff while they're at the location or in any other place. Finally, we will finish up with some knowledge-based features and also our communication features. So let's just dive in. So let's start with what we're seeing right now on our screen. This will be your admin's dashboard, which you'll be able to connect to it from any web browser. The second view that you will see is Connecteam mobile app, which will be demonstrating your staff's view from their personal phones. We will start with your admin's dashboard. On your admin's dashboard, you'll be able to customize exactly how your software is going to be viewed for your company. For example, here on the left of your sidebar, you'll be able to edit the names and even the colors and the terminology of each feature. Give it a different icon if you want, and really shape it to make sure that this software really speaks your own company's language and that your employees also feel that way. So let's move over to the employee's point of view and see exactly how they're going to be able to see the app once they log into it. So the first thing they're going to be able to see is the newsfeed. They're going to be able to get aligned with all the important announcements, motivational updates, operational updates, whatever you want to share with your employees and make sure that nothing falls between the cracks. They could easily see right here in their newsfeed. And on the top right here, they're going to be able to see all of the quick access to some of our features that will just send them right away to that feature. And of course, they're going to be able to get to their feature also right here within the Assets tab. Right here in front of you, you could see a very straightforward calendar view in which on the left you could see all the list of your employees right here, and on the top you'd be able to see all the days of the week. If you want, you can also have a daily view or a monthly view to help you dispatch the best way suits for you. As you can see here, all the different blocks represent shifts and all the different colors represents different jobs. You could easily just define the jobs, what kind of jobs your employees are going to do, for instance, housekeeping, reception, maintenance, or whatever. And then right after you do that, you could start easily dispatching and scheduling your employees. So the first thing in order to add a shift is to easily just click here on this button saying add shift, put here all the different information like the title, the job that they're going to do, and of course click on publish once you're done. Another way to do that is to add multiple shifts at once, or even create templates and then just easily drag and drop them to wherever you need them. Once you're done, you can just easily publish them and your employees are going to get notified at a glance. Another really powerful way to schedule employees that have a rather ordinary schedule is to just set this shift as a recurring shift. For instance, I could just click on this repeat shift button and decide how many times I want Kathy to be doing this job. So for instance, I can decide that I want this to be done until this date. I'm going to publish it and that's it. It's automatically going to be populated on Kathy's schedule. Another very useful capability is to let your employees claim shifts for their own. All you need to do in order to do that is just click right here on this plus button, put all the different information, and then just check that box that says enable users to claim this shift. Decide how many spots you want to be claimed and whether or not it has to go to you as their admin for approval. Once you're done, you can just publish it and your employees are going to be notified that they have a spot to claim for that shift. Now let's talk about the employee's point of view and how they see it from the mobile app. Right here, first of all, I'm going to be able to see all the upcoming shifts that are waiting for me. Now, if I want to just easily go to my schedule and view all my upcoming shifts, I can just easily click on the job schedule feature, and I will be able to see all the entire schedule that I have. Of course, I could also share my availability or when do I prefer to work. And I could also find replacement for a certain shift if I wanted to. Whenever I have a shift as an employee, I could easily just click on that shift and accept or reject that shift. You can of course easily control whether or not you want them to appear or if you want them only to accept without having them the ability to reject that shift. Once I did that, I could just accept the shift, and then I will be able to see the information of that shift with all the notes. Now all that's left for me to do is just click on Open Time Clock and just easily clock in right from my scheduled shift. Just hit on this big button saying Start, and that's it, I'm clocked in. You as the manager are going to be able to see the location of where did I clock in from. And if we go right to the time clock feature, we're going to be able to see the first view that's called the Today view, which for the first time gives you exactly the view of who is working today, what job they're doing, when did they clock in, and where exactly from, and where did they clock out. Now, of course, if you scroll all the way down, you're also going to be able to see them on a map view, and you're also going to be able to see a very nice and helpful activity log to help you understand how things went throughout the day. You can even use this filter bar right here to see only those that are clocked in today. Let's say you have any questions to anyone who is supposed to be clocked in today but is late, for instance. So you could just use this filter again, choose the one that is scheduled for a shift today, and just easily communicate with those who are late, for instance, right by clicking on this chat bubble. No more back and forth calling. You can easily just communicate with them right from here. Another capability that we provide is called geofencing, which means that your employees will be able to clock in only when they're physically at the location of the job. Let's now go to the time when you're ready to conduct your payroll. All you have to do is switch from the Today view to the Timesheets view. Right here, you're going to be presented with all the total hours worked by your employees, the breakdown per employee, and if you want, you could easily just access the employees' timesheets and of course edit the hours if you think they're wrong. As you are the admin, we give you this power to edit it the way you want it, add absence or break or even a shift, and then once it's done, you can just easily export it to whatever kind of file that you want. If you scrolled all the way down, you're also going to be able to see the job insights, which will help you to see exactly how your resources are allocated. Now let's talk about the times when you as the manager are also on the go, and it's really important for you to be able to do these things also from the mobile app. So let's just switch to the mobile app again. Right here, as an admin, you're going to have this admin tab on the bottom. All you have to do is just click on it right here and then click on the time clock feature right here. The first view, just like we viewed on the admin dashboard, is going to be the Today view that tells you exactly where your employees are, also in a map view and also in this list. The second view is going to be the timesheets view right here, which is going to let you just do the entire modifications that you want as if you were on the admin dashboard. So as a manager, you really don't have to be in front of your desktop in order to manage your employees' hours. You can simply do that while you're on the go on your personal app. Our Forms feature was meant for the managers to be able to collect information from any one of your waiters, housekeepers, receptionist guys, or any member of your staff just by filling in a report, form, or any checklist while they're at the location of the job or from any other place straight away from their mobile app. Now let's see how this really works. So each one of your employees have in their Assets tab. Now let's see how this really works. So each one of your employees have right here their Assets tab. Let's just click on it. Once we click on Forms, your employees are going to be able to see all the different forms that you have assigned to them. So if you click on a certain form, you could see exactly how that really looks. There's no more pen and paper. Your employees could be filling that right away from their mobile app. Once they submit that, this would go directly to you and you will get push notification that a new submission has been made. Now let's see how this looks like from the admin dashboard. So if you go to the dashboard and click on Forms, you're going to be presented with all the different forms that you have created. In order to see the form statistics, all you need to do is click on the certain form, scroll all the way down, and see exactly how many people submitted, how many did not, and use even this filter bar to sort only those that did not submit in order to just quickly notify them. Once you do that, they're going to get a notification that they have to submit that form. Now, in order to get a more detailed information about the submissions, all you have to do is show entries. Just click on that. Once here, you're going to be able to see exactly the breakdown per submissions, how many people have submitted, who exactly, and of course, you're going to be able to see the preview. If you just go here, you're going to be able to see exactly that this room, number 25, has this problem with the AC, and of course, you can add whatever notes to it, and you can comment on that. And of course, you can make any comments to it. And of course, you can export it. Creating those forms is super easy. All you have to do is click on the Add New button. Then you're going to have to choose from Start from Scratch or use a template. Once you do that, you give it a name. You could choose from all of those options to shape and design whatever form that you want to make sure that all the data and information that you want to collect is going to be captured properly. Connecteam also offers some knowledge and training capabilities in order to keep your staff members as professional as possible. Let's see a few examples by navigating to the Assets tab right here at the bottom. For example, here is the library. You will be able to upload various types of information, such as your business policies you would want your team to be aware of, wage policies, employment policies, or even dressing codes. For instance, if you want to make sure that everyone knows what's the uniform, you could easily do that and make sure that everyone is aligned with that. You could even create a whole information center regarding anything you would like, for example, this COVID-19 information center. So this was just an example of a knowledge base you can create for all your stuff. On top of that, you're even able to create a digital course center for your employees and have them go through different courses that you will create for them. For example, here I've created this course to really make sure that my reception and concierge department knows exactly how to welcome guests into my resort. So I could just easily add a text I could also add some with YouTube videos to make sure that my employees are watching it, and then click I watched and go next to the next section. And of course, right at the end of this course, I created this quiz to make sure that everyone is as professional and as trained as I want them to be. You can easily shape up any course for whatever needs that you want and make sure that everyone is working in your standards. Now for you as a manager, it's going to be super easy to control and oversee where is everyone standing in terms of that course. So if I just clicked on the courses feature, I'm going to be able to see the course that I've made and also to see the breakdown of progressions per employee. So I would be able to see how many have completed, how many are in progress, and how many have not started. And of course, I could use this filter bar to choose those that haven't started and just notify them. Connecteam also provides you with all of the tools in order for you to be able to communicate with your staff members in an efficient way, no matter where they are, straight away from your mobile app. So let's just kick that off with the directory. Each one of your staff members will be able to communicate in a very easy way. All they have to do is reach to their directory, which will be the phone book of your business. So as you can see, you don't need to add any more contacts to your personal phones. You will have all of your contacts information right here in the directory. On top of that, you could see all the different type of methods that you could communicate with that person right from here. And you could also add what we call work contacts that you work with externally. And you can also, for instance, add notes to make sure your employees knows exactly how to contact them. Now, in the directory, you can easily search by name, but more than that, you can even search by other details, such as their role, for instance, housekeeper. Right here, I could see that Kathy is in the housekeeping department and I could easily reach out to her. Besides that, you also have your very own internal chat, which has one-on-one chat, group chats, and you can send all kind of media in it. Such as in this group, which I've created for my entire staff, in which you can add all sorts of media, audio recordings, GIFs, and even locations or other things to your liking from this list. The special thing about Connecteam's chat is that it will be an organizational chat, which means you will have full separation between your personal life and your work environment. On top of that, you, as an admin on your admin's dashboard, will have full control of everything that is going on in the chat, whether it's by you being able to manage all of your teams and channels right from here, and also by setting different settings and permission to staff members right from here. Lastly, in terms of communication, each and every employee, whether it's a housekeeper or a cook or even a chef, could be viewing right here their newsfeed with all the important updates and announcements that you want to convey to them. They could easily just like or comment on this. This really changes the whole vibe around your company and makes it more engaging with the employees. And of course, you as their manager could easily go to the update section right here and gather insights on each and every update. So right here you could see exactly how many comments and likes have been made by your employees, and if you click on a certain update, you'd be able to see that in more detail. So this way you can make sure that everyone is aligned with the information you're trying to pass over to them. As you saw in today's demo, Connecteam is an ultimate all-in-one solution for your hospitality business that can be customized to your very own needs and will also speak the language of your very own business.